Are you tired of spending so much money on cigarettes? Perhaps tired of having bad breath, or tired of the yellowing of your teeth? Receding gums might be an issue, or maybe just spending so much money on a never-ending buys. Does thinking of the amount of willpower that you'll need to conquer the vice exhaust you? What if I told you that there is a psychological hack where you really don't need any willpower and you need to spend absolutely zero money? Let's start with the logic. The mind does not differentiate between imagined experiences and memories, which mean that you can have memories where someone offered you a cigarette or even handed you one and you declined politely. A habit is formed when a person takes a specific decision or takes a specific action under a particular circumstance. In this case, we're referring to deciding to smoke a cigarette. And we have to change the habit of saying yes and taking the action of smoking a cigarette to saying no and leaving it at that. So, by the logic of the imagined experiences being literally the equivalent of an actual experience because of the mind's inability to tell the difference, an individual can have hundreds of memories where this individual took the desired action or made the desired decision, which in this case would be simply to not smoke a cigarette. To break a habit such as smoking cigarettes typically takes a lot of willpower, but the use of this technique eliminates the need for willpower completely because the imagined scenario, the imagined memory where the individual took the desired decision and actually said no to smoke a cigarette implies that the willpower was expended. It implies that the individual has the willpower to say no. Through this technique, the only thing that the individual, or you in this case, has to do is to simply imagine enough instances that feel as real as possible where you or this individual decided to not have a smoke, where this individual had enough willpower to say no. Or perhaps add situations where there is people who do smoke and you just happen to be hanging out with them, and the moment that one of them offers you a cigarette, you simply say no. Because these are imagined. You can put as many people that smoke cigarettes as you want. You can be the only one at a bar where everyone is smoking and you're the only one not doing so. You are literally creating memories where you had the willpower to say no. And this is because the mind doesn't differentiate between imagined scenarios and actual memories, actual experiences. If you imagine enough of these instances where you effortlessly said no, your mind will believe that you do not smoke cigarettes. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the Gang Stalking Playbook. My name is Efrain Rodriguez, and in this channel, we talk primarily about the mind. If you are new to the channel, you possibly have never heard of me and have absolutely no reason to believe anything that I say. However, the results that these techniques will give you will speak for themselves. So give them an honest try, and when they do work for you, you can subscribe, write a comment, give me a like, or if you feel really generous, you can send me a lot of money. No, for real. Or you can share this information with someone who you believe that will benefit from these techniques. Honestly, I will be incredibly grateful for any of the aforementioned actions that I suggest. And if not, well, if you get entertained, I mean, come on, just a like. It's not a lot of work, just push like. So now we're gonna cover the process. So the process is incredibly simple. Simply recall as many memories where you said yes to someone who offered you a cigarette. However, instead of remembering the part where you said, yeah, I'll have one, you simply say, no, thank you. Reimagine the memories where you engaged in this activity as reimagined memories where you didn't, where it was effortless. Imagine telling your friends, oh, I don't smoke any longer. You can also imagine yourself thinking, ugh, I hate smoking. I have no idea why I took up on that habit. Or even thinking, ugh, I'm not smoking again ever. Also imagine it is the truth. Before you go to bed, imagine the next day. What is on your itinerary And when are the times where you typically have a smoke break? Reimagine the day. However, imagine yourself having the craving of smoking a cigarette and then feeling the craving and feeling disgust for it. Imagine those possibilities where you could possibly engage in smoking, but reimagine them where you decide not to. It is incredibly helpful if you imagine your day in advance in the morning. As soon as you wake up, reimagine you not wanting to smoke. Make these imaginative memories as close to reality as possible, and try to feel as much emotion, as much of the actual memory that you remember where you said yes, but use it to do the opposite. You can also maybe, I don't recommend you imagining where you actually do it and feel guilty for smoking it, because that's gonna happen. So you want to simply start by imagining yourself saying no and not wanting any craving. And the next time that you are actually in this situation where you typically say yes, or you say, oh, I think I need a smoke break, you will notice that these moments are gonna inevitably come. However, you're going to have had so much practice and so much experience in saying no, that saying no will be a lot easier. It will be effortless, and you will need no willpower, because you already have all this imagined experience saying no. And because your mind doesn't know the difference from an imagined memory from an actual memory, it will feel like a breeze to stop smoking. All right? Thanks so much for watching. My name is Efren, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.